Hey, what's up, guys? Ryan here again. Super quick vlog here. I promise it'll be no more than 5 minutes. One of my favorite things to do, my most favorite things above a lot of things or events or people in this world, is to go to a site that was the original area or site where a movie was filmed. Some of you right now are thinking, that's stupid, or what waste of time. I don't think that. I find it amazing, exhilarating, and just breathtaking. You know, to go back, I mean, if I was given a wish, maybe not one wish, but maybe 3 wishes, one of them would be to visit every single filming location that I could think of. You know, for excuse me, I've already been there, but Jaws, you know, before my lifetime is out, I promise you right now, no matter how broke I am, job or no job, I will go to California at one point and go to some of, not all, but some of the shooting locations for Terminator 2. You know, I live in Massachusetts. I live on the eastern seaboard, and there are a lot of films that have been filmed, no pun intended, in this area. Shawshank Redemption, there's the rock wall and the famous tree, which was partly destroyed by a storm in 2011, unfortunately, severely unfortunately. You know, New York City has a lot of locations. Boston itself has a lot of locations. But to go to a location that was used to film a movie, it's one of those things, it's really hard to explain. Me being a big movie buff, it just leaves me breathless. It just leaves me in a state of awe. I mean, last summer I went with my ex-girlfriend and William Mark, a friend of mine, to Martha's Vineyard to scope out some of the famous Jaws locations. And just, you know, I've seen Jaws numerous times. I know what it means for the film community. I know what it means to me. Just to be there, to know that this is literally the same. I mean, I'm obsessive compulsive about this. So there's one scene where they shoot the orca going out to sea to go hunt the shark. I made it a damn big effort to find the exact point where they set up their camera, and I actually found it was a house, or at least it's now a house. And I knocked on the door lady. I said, "Excuse me, miss. You know, I live over on the Cape. I'm here on a day vacation. Can I go into your backyard and shoot the harbor from below?" And she goes, "Oh, you're here for Jaws." I'm like, "Yeah. What are you talking about?" She goes, "Oh, well, you know, right over there in my backyard, that center area is where they actually filmed the movie." That's fucking big to me, to stand in the same spot where maybe Steven Spielberg, or in most cases probably a second unit director, but where they actually stood and filmed the orca in Jaws. That's amazing to me. I love shit like that. I mean, if I was to go to California and to stand in the exact same spot within a few feet of where James Cameron stood to film, I don't know, the tow truck going into the Los Angeles River to chase John Connor, or the Cyberdyne building shootout, I love that stuff. I mean, it's the closest I can get to the movie, myself personally, besides watching it, or maybe even meeting the actors that were in the film. It's just one of those things that there's a lot of people who live in New York City or other famous shooting locations where they walk about their day and go to their job. They don't think twice about it. I think about this shit. You know, I plan little weekend vacations around going to New York, going to Florida, going to Maine. I went to New Jersey to go to the Clerk's convenience store, the Quick Stop. The Quick Stop. And it blew my mind. It's like, I walk into there and I'm like, holy shit, this is the fucking store. This is the actual store they filmed in. I mean, it may seem trivial or stupid to some, but to me, that's fucking awesome. This is where, I don't know, this is where they, whatever, or this is what happened when, whatever. It's just one of those things where, to me personally, it means a lot, and it's a lot of fun to me. I loved going to the vineyard to try and find where they filmed, you know, certain spots, or going to New Jersey to the Clerk's convenience store. I mean, that's a huge thing to me, and it really sucks because to some people, whatever, who cares? It's a convenience store, and I'm sure in New Jersey, the people who live in that area, who go to that store every morning to get their coffee, their paper, and maybe their lunch for the day, don't give it two thoughts. But to me, it's a big thing. Granted, New Jersey it was a 5-hour drive, and it was the longest drive ever. And by the time I got home, thank God I didn't work the next day, because I was fucking destroyed. I mean, we ended up drinking and having fun, but still, I was gone. I was tired. I didn't want to do anything. You know, I also stopped at the Sopranos filming site for the Bada Bing. I mean, it's just one of those things where I love doing it. I love being able to say, like, if I'm watching an episode of The Sopranos, whenever they show the Bada Bing, I can think in the back of my head, or out loud if I want to, hey, I was there. I literally sat at that same exact bar stool setting, you know? Or, oh, when I watched Clerks with someone or myself, I was there. I literally walked in that store. To some people it's stupid. To me, it's awesome. Anyway, quick vlog. Have a good night.